Hello, this is TC, and welcome back to Mermaid Cookie Run Girls Adventures. And where today that we seen this from the last video, I have taken review around here because that was definitely 9 out of 10 everywhere. But since we're gonna be looking around at the story, we're going to be taking a look at New Legends Begin. As we're going to be taking a look around here, it was going to be the Mermville at 4 pages at all costs around here for this one. But as we can see around here for like anything in the past few videos, I didn't mention to see like anything that I have totally missed it anyway. So, this won't actually going to be last for so long. And this is absolutely, we definitely didn't hear to see a little bit for this one. And such as that I totally worried about for this one. So, we wouldn't actually going to be taking for round for this one, but we wouldn't able to be seeing around here because we didn't eventually never able to see this from the textbooks. But I couldn't believe for one of them that wouldn't actually look like here to do so. But before things that capital letters go big, but unfortunately that makes me hard to know about for their language around here for this one. But we do not believe this won't actually going to be second of all for that one. I know this is absolutely totally weird, but loud one of these noises around here for themselves, but we couldn't able to see around here for the fronts during a round of this story, and that should be the end of this story around here. But looks like there must be 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. I'm probably sure that the part 6, the part 7, and 8 have gone missing around here. 3 comics were probably deleted or being missing or some sort of hidden around here. So let's start around here for to do this. She have woke up around here for this one and she greets her mom. She went out of bed and probably greets her mom anyways for to do this. She had prepared for in another day of the Merm High School of this thing as well, the Mermville High School. She swims completely fast. She was almost late for her class. And the teacher finally greets her students, and because her students was probably really good around here for this one. And totally bizarre that I just totally look at around here the cookies around here. The description says one day Shining Glitter Cookie is ready to go in her first day of Mermville High School. A school of fish around here that I just absolutely seeing this already. But that definitely does not exist in the backgrounds. But as you can see around here that I just didn't look around here for this one. So let's just see around here. But there aren't actually school around here for this one. But because there are always AI images, unlike anyway, it does exist on this school. But no caves that eventually added around here for this one. So I would able to continue the story for this one. So here we go. After she already greet her students before the teacher comes, this is definitely when she have announcing to do this as well. She tried to agree to be welcoming for new students around here. And so, 2 of these cookies about Black Pearl and Parfait have greet Shining Glitter. Mermaid, Parfait, and Black Lemonade Cookie had come to Mermaid School as their new students, as she have welcomed there as well, and they become friends as possible. And another one as well for this one as well. Before we're gonna continue this part, this title or the story series says a new legend begins. So here in this part 3 that she have yells to announcement around here to do this. Because this is actually the mayor of Manville, Caramel Chalks Cookie. Definitely. And currently is the mayor of the town square. The Cuckoo Town Square. You remember her from this thing as well? But we definitely as a mermaid version of herself. So, this is Caramel Chalk's cookie that she doesn't like school, probably, but she goes on the building and announces the meeting of the auditorium, but something is going on. So, she have announced to get all the way to do this as well. To be taking their seat to get their conference or something like announcements for their warnings that they have believed around here for to do this that she says around here to do. She tells you guys are a legend, or probably that I'm not gonna be hearing to do this as well. So you guys have a legend going of Captain Abalone. I'm probably sure. Do you know the legend of Captain Abalone Cookie, who was trying to take over the city along with Black Pearl Cookie? You must stop them. Oh geez, this is absolutely went there into trouble around here to do so. But that how we're going to be supposed to stop Abalone Cookie for this, said Parfait Cookie. Meanwhile, on this cruise ship over here for this one, oh, those weak, poor mermaids. I really want them to catch them to feast, said Abalone Cookie. But I'm not probably sure they have heard from his laughs into the surface. And so they have been warned around here for like anything around here to do this as well. Because did we just hear Abalone Cookie? That definitely was yes. I can hear his laughter. Trained before he gets here. She have warned all of their students and other citizens to train to defend everything around here. The first thing could be the vocal class. They have already did their best around here for something earlier. And the sword fighting test or some kind of class around here for this one. They have finally ready to take on for this one. But then beyond themselves, as Shine Musket Cookie is going after Abalone Cookie. She have strike down all ready to do this and dies of terrible reasons. You know that Abalone Cookie is going to capture all the mermaids for the rest of them on Tier Crowned. But I have essentially that we never probably seen this thing, whatever what it does, because since before Dark Moon Wrath of this thing as well, but I cannot believe before the eclipse she have started to destroy anything around here that she became Black Pearl Cookie and try to sabotage Abalone Cookie down. But of course that the Tier Crown was under attack. I'm not very sure that Lord Oyster Cookie has already been betrayed by this himself. I'm not sure because White Pearl Cookie betrayed him as well, but I'm not very sure Abalone Cookie was their incident. Unless she is going after him down as probably for one thing. Because before they're being under attacked away for one reason. This is absolutely nothing worse is going on. Until she was captured by the pirates. And that isn't going to be end of it all. Until Abalone Cookie was actually going to be strike her down with his hook, and then she woke up from a bad dream. I'm not sure. This won't actually going to be something it. I don't really think if she could absolutely being slaughtered around here for this one. But nothing says around here of this part 4 And this is the actual part 4, that missing title that we never said like anything around as well. So the 3 parts have been missing or being removed. That since after Abalone Cookie was defeated and disappeared, but Shining Glitter had a bad dream of getting kidnapped and being slaughtered. But Shining Glitter was feeling better, but they see Parfait Cookie, but they want to play sword fighting themselves, which is not real toys by their way. And, well, that definitely going to be for the waking them up as well. They have absolutely going to be doing something like it else, but they can't actually going to be dumb sometimes. And the last part of this crazy fun, and probably to do this as well. But it must not be okay to have nightmares, but if that doesn't gotta be make any sense, this is definitely the last part of the new Legend Begins. And so on, it was totally weird. Before we get to the end of this video, I probably sure that wouldn't actually going to be saying like this. After he was defeated, Beta Canvas was trying to defeat Abalone Cookie down, and yells Pingus, and probably, I'm not pretty sure that he dies rapidly. And that's how that he was really defeated looks like. Because this is where Abalone Cookie was being defeated by this Beta Canvas. It absolutely really tried to tear him off around here. So this thing tear him off apart around here for this one. But looks like that came to an end of series around here. But I have since that wasn't going to be for one piece of thing for look like anything like that. So this is absolutely the part 2 or the chapter 2. The next chapter is going to be for look like this. But this is absolutely definitely the story have certainly ended around here 18 days ago. The part 3 of the chapter 2, another mission continues around here, might going to be coming soon around here, very soon. And that was everything around here for today. And looks like we're about to end this video, but don't worry, the link is going to be in the description, including the main website. There are a lot of communities out there, and anywhere you go around here, that it's going to be for teenagers only, but not for minors anymore. So, thanks for watching Fully Supports, and don't forget, you can check it out anything where it goes to browse some comics whenever you want. Even toddlers can do or not to do by their parents' reasons. So, this is TC in the Flesh signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.